maybe you should not bully people and you won't get smoked. I don't know what else to tell you. Like,
I agree. And you won't,
I'm sorry.
That's it.
So, hey, this You Feel Me podcast. Wayne just said something stupid. So he said, Wayne fucking said that he prefers DC over Marvel. Why?
And that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You did.
We going off. We going off. She showing off. She showing off.
I said, no, it's not. I said in some instances, I would prefer DC movie over a Marvel movie. And I say that because Marvel is it's the same movie over and over again. Marvel is like No Limit Records or Cash Money Records. Like, it's the same group of people on every album. I don't care if it's a Lil Wayne album or a Juvenile album. It's literally just a Cash Money compilation album with a lot less features. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about Marvel. Like, DC has more heart. You know, people say DC is boring. I don't think it's boring, man. It's about, listen, man, I don't think people know how to watch movies anymore. You know, and I think there's an art to watching movies now because we've become so lazy. You know, we're just this, what is it, 138 character, life that we live in now. You know, we can just get shit off on a tweet. So, nigga, if you can't, you know, soak us in for 2.5 hours, then, you know, we're just going to leave. Mm-hmm. I feel like every Marvel movie is like that, though. I say the same. I said that with, what's the name of the movie? The sequel to, Thor, Ragnarok.
Yeah. Ragnarok.
Ragnarok is Step Brothers 2. You remember Step Brothers with Will Ferrell and you know, did we just become best friends? Yep. Right. Like, I feel like that's Step Brothers 2, man. It was just like Hulk angry, Hulk sad. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Nigga, crash something. What are you talking about? So DC just has like a lot more storytelling, a lot more heart. You know, people say it can be boring. I understand, but you know, those are people who are going to complain about something anyway.
Okay. So, all right. So what I will say is that DC lately has done better movies. But I'm always thinking about, like, you know, when I was a kid, and I remember Batman Forever. I don't know if you remember that movie.
Forever. Yes. Yeah.
Do you remember, you like that movie? Because that movie is like rated as one of the worst movies ever made.
I understand. But like you said, as a kid, it was great.
As a kid,
it was great to me.
I thought it was great. Yes.
Yeah. I think Batman and Robin was the worst to me, but Batman Forever was my favorite Batman movie. It beats Dark Knight and all that, but Batman, what was it? That was the one with Two-Face and
yeah. I think I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Batman and Robin is like the worst movie ever made. Batman Forever had Riddler and Two-Face, and that was horrible. But it was great because the Riddler was awesome and it was fun, and it was to me it was more like the comics in like this. That's what that movie was like to me. But like Batman and Robin was horrible as fuck. But DC took more of a dark turn. So you're right. And since 2000, really, DC has been a lot more story driven. And I will give you that the Joker is probably the best like superhero movie ever made because it's like a story about a person's real life and their mental issues. And like it's grounded in realism. Hey, thank y'all for watching the podcast. You can actually watch the full video on our Patreon. You do that, you'll get the exclusive link to go ahead and watch the full video. Or you can listen to the audio version of our podcast at youfeelmepodcast.com. And we're on Apple, Spotify, and anywhere your free podcasts are sold. So please just make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. And thank you. Peace and love from YFM. You feel me?